wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? This country would grind to a halt and no a thing would grow if it wasn't for the workers in their wellies. Wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell. If it wasn't for your wellies.
Second week calving on our spring calving dairy herd. The boys are off school, so it's all hands on deck. The weather has been horrendous. Spring keeps springing.
Joe is the main farmer, I'm his wife Ellen, and we have 4 kids who all help us out on the farm. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Joe, Daddy, happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray!
How is Fiona here? It's the 15th of February. Me, the girls and Dad just got a few cows into the maternity shed. Me and the girls are heading home now. We've got all the calves fed. A few more of them onto the feeder after a few troubles. Or many troubles to say.
After a major boo-boo by me.
Some new straw into the maternity shed. Dad's gonna push in some silage here and we're heading home. Have more pancakes. Good luck.
Saturday afternoon, the 15th of February, just 4 o'clock. Milking this lady now. She calved after milking this morning. Just had the 3 cows calved so far today. Probably going to be up by the way things are in the maternity ward now. The first 2 were calved early when I came down this morning, so they were milked this morning milking. Getting this lady milked now. Yeah, quiet day on the calving front-ish. 3 is grand. It's my birthday, so I'll take that, have a quieter day. But a couple of busy days. The temperatures after increasing significantly. There's no wind, so that's fantastic. Cows are a lot happier out grazing today. Bit of silage in and milk to a few calves and be home for some pizza with the family. Big thank you to Myrna for making my birthday cake this morning. We blew a few candles.
Myrna, all by herself. What age are you, Myrna?
9.
9. Is baking a Victoria sponge all by herself.
We had our family breakfast. She made the pancake mix as well. Fiona stuff cooked the rashers, so it's been a really good day. So, Saturday evening, the 15th of February. Calves are all running around excitedly out there. The feeder is going 100% now. Major drama here this morning. Oh my god, Helen texts again when I'm doing the video. It's crazy. Fionn was given the job to put new calves onto the feeder this morning. We had 5 I think to go on. And Fionn shouted over, Dad, there's only water coming out of stall 2. What do you mean only water? Blah, blah, blah. 2 phone calls to our fitter and supplier of the JFC feeder, Katie and Dairy Services. I realised that I had totally forgotten. There's 2 hoppers in our feeder. The hopper A feeds stall 1 and stall 2, and hopper B feeds stall 3. I, of course, in the dope that I am, only had powder in hopper B. We're only doing it on one side because we only have 2.
Where's the powder full? This one looks like it's empty.
Yeah, that side is empty because it's on the machine. It's currently not hooked on. I, of course, in the dope that I am, only had powder in hopper B. Calves are drinking out stall 2 and stall 3. So we should have had powder in both. So the new calves that went on yesterday, Anton that drank out stall 2 during the night was just getting water with a bit of probiotic in it. There is one of them there, I think she only fed out of that, the others cotton on and drank out stall 3. Yeah, just major boo-boo. The head wasn't screwed on at all yesterday. So but I'm 46 now, I'm fully ready. Drama.
I happened to win 2 free pizzas from a local pizza place for a like and share competition on Instagram. So we stuffed ourselves with pizza and watched the new Paddington movie. So that was our family night for Joe's birthday.
Hello, me and Dad are here at the calf shed. We're just moving some of the calves around.
Sunday the 16th of February, just after 11 o'clock. Myself and Oscar have the calves fed, so I'm just here in the dry cow shed checking if that need to be moved up today. 2277 over for a hello and a rub. I think we're good. We haven't had a calf for 24 hours now. Enjoyed a bit of time when we can, jobs, and there's a queue forming up in the maternity ward now. Yeah, hello girl, hello girl. Another 2 for the maternity shed.
Where are you going, Lyman?
The cubicles down on the right hand side of the shed.
Alright, cow cubicles.
Oh, you come in there, say.
Birthday, dear.
Friends, if you want, you rescued it there.
Happy birthday.
59. Yeah, because we sold her. See it 1059.
Joe, why'd you do this with the kids?
Because it's a very visual thing that we can see how we're getting through the list of calving. Keeps the girls' interest, so they might learn some of the cows, ask questions about why there's blank spaces, etc. 13695, yeah, mark her.
And we think it's good to foster interest in agriculture by including the kids as much as possible.
So I'll give it to Myrnie now. Skip the next one.
It's Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. When we're not Farmer, we're watching Farmer. We're watching Farmer Phil this evening. Joe is currently watching a heifer calve on the camera.
I don't know. She seems to be being a bit bothered, so just keeping a close eye on her. She's at about an hour and a half now, I suppose. Just had the blob out. I'm assuming it's a Hereford calf, going by the pace she's going at and how, yeah, she doesn't seem to have a high tolerance for pain. She's lying flat out any chance she gets. So look, it's all new to her, so we'll just give her time and see what happens.
Are you gonna go down?
I will, yeah, after we finish your Farmer Phil.
Good.
Well done. Well done. Look at this big fella. Oh, my good girl. There you go. Oh, well done. Well done. Oh, just gonna hold one help it. One help it. Just relax. Just relax.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, I don't rock the boat. I don't rock the boat, baby.
Oh, you wanna go on this way? You wanna go on this here? Yeah. Revive, I think, Gertie. Revive, I think. Since about 5:30 or so, it's now 8:30. Noticed she had her tail up, but we gave her time. Watching on the camera, it's like watching a kettle. We've had a very quiet day. We had one cow there after lunch, and we've had nothing since, so it's been extremely quiet. So watching, just focusing in on the new camera and stuff. She kept turning around. But she was actively calving, so I was concerned, but not crazy concerned. She's done a fantastic job. Another Hereford after our herd in bull. They're very, very big calves. Another Hereford bull. Look at the length of them. And I came down just to help her there now. She had the nose out. Put my calf assist on. 2 gentle pulls and out it popped. So she's been working extremely hard. So I'm going to get her bucket reviver now. I had to help her sit up there because the straw and the peat all mixed together. She had herself in a bit of a divot. And she wasn't able to sit up. She's 100%. Revive on the way. Well done, Gert. Monday morning, the 17th of February. First calf of the day. Sex dairy heifer. From one of our older, one of my more favourite cows. Solid red lady. She's a 9th lactation cow now, I think. 8th or 9th. Cracking cow. Wouldn't even know you had her. Just gets on about business. And now we have a heifer from her. Woohoo! So I'm here in the calving shed, calf shed even, but that's beyond Oscar's there somewhere. On Oscar. Maternity week, midterm break for the boys. I'm just here with our precision microbes, giving a top up to some of our older calves. This lady being one of them, and there's another 2 there, 3. Basically what I think has happened is the knock-on effect from being on the machine for a day, possibly only getting water and probiotics and no milk powder. So they're just looking a little bit off. They've missed the feed. 2 of them have missed the feed for during the night. So just went in with 40 ml of probiotics down the neck and 20 ml to the 3 other ladies that went on the same day. They're fine, but just to be sure. And we're going to monitor them and see how they go.
I was in the town posting BBD samples, so got the workers baraki. Breakfast on the go. Oscar, what you doing?
I'm just here cleaning this automatic feeder so then we can get third one running.
Tagging the last calf that was born. White tag is the electronic tag that reads on the automatic feeder. Goes in the left ear when you're looking at the calf, which is the right ear from behind. It also takes a tissue sample for genotyping, and then the other tag is our BVD tissue sample for our vain attempt to try to eradicate the BVD disease. Sorry now, darling, disturbing you. We've another heifer getting down to business. She's super pretty and looks like she's having a short arm cross calf. I'll walk away there now, she's doing a great job. Calf on the deck. Well done, girl. Let's see what you have now.
Has to be between 15 and 20 degrees in the shade. We are at 12.
Yeah, preferably a constant 15.
Their legs have to be covered when you're giving out straw. They're lying down. If you can still see their legs, it means that there's not much straw.
So there we can see her legs. Some of them you can't, but some you can. So you want them to have the ability to nest. Phone's off school, he's gonna get the straw in. You give Oscar a job, but you'll find him stopping petting cow. Well, cows as well, if they'd let him, but they don't.
Fiona is cleaning off the front of the wood pipe. Over the winter, our local barman do come and try and build in underneath the cover, so we'll get all that crap there before we get the machine going again. We'll get the pump going again.
It's 12:30, we're just finishing the yard. Well, me and Oscar just finished in the yard. I was like, come on, let's go home. It's absolutely Baltic. Fiona and Joe are moving around pallets or something. We plan to do some power washing this week and grass measuring, but it is like the wind is like ice, so going home, those jobs can wait for another day.
So Tuesday the 18th, Calving is continuing. We had a slow weekend, only 1 and 2 a day. So we've had 2 so far this morning, 2 late last night. Another cow there with a foot sticking out. 2 cases of mastitis in the milkers this morning. Oh, it's all go, lads. Bit of a nervy cow here now. We have to isolate her as best I can to get to revive into her. Just a little bit wound up with the calvings that were going on yesterday evening and this morning. She's eventually had her own. Bit of misty rain falling. It's milder than it has been the last couple of days, which is super duper because that east wind is cruel.
Blazing on a sunny afternoon.
So we're at that stage of calving now where the fresh calf cows need more space. Yeah. Need more space, so these dry cows that are in the cubicle house behind the milking parlour are going to be moved over here to where the milkers had been, and we'll swap around. So more cubicle space over there. We have the maternity ward full of cows now, so we need a little bit of a burst and take a small bit of pressure off that, but it's just a pinch point we have every spring, so hopefully this time next year in our new shed this won't be the case anymore. So here we go, exciting cows. Fiona and Oscar on farm today. Getting lots done. Ellen has college online, so we have calves fed, cows moved around. Been a busy morning. Just a good 7 or 8 of these cows, and not more, going to calve this week, but we just don't have room for them in the maternity ward right now, so they're just going to go in over here, and we'll keep them well fed and move them up according as we get space. Move up along there, Oscar, good lad. Come up along the building there. No. Job done.
How is Fiona here? I'm just bringing over a small bucket of lukewarm water over to a cow we have. She was down with milk fever and a bit of, what was it called? Titanus or something like that.
It's not tetanus, it's tetany, grass tetany. God, we laughed.
Bringing her a bit of warm water anyway, sure to get her better. She was sitting down in the cubicles. Dad said that he was going to get them out this morning and that chute wasn't moving, so she left them there. She was sitting down, couldn't get up, wondering what was wrong with her. So had a big Belgian blue calf anyway. She's on her 9th lactation, so we gave her a few boluses, like just so longer than my hand, with this big massive bazooka gun down her neck, and then we gave her 40-3 calcium. Some of that underneath the skin, just above her shoulder there, just lifting up underneath the skin, gravity fed, getting it in, and then a bit in her neck into the vein. She's standing up now. We were able to walk her up, and we're getting some other calves up into the shed. She'd get a bit of that water into her now, and she should be flying. So we have a calf here. She was brought over from the corner pen today to be put onto the automatic feeder. I had the brave idea of letting Oscar try to lift her over from pen to pen. Wasn't really able to do it, so I sort of dropped her. Not really dropped her, but set her down, and she was a bit freaking out, running around. I had to lift her over. Then I had to stop. She was sort of giddy, running around the pen. So I'm going to try to get her on now, trying to get her sucker on it. Right, but I'm after giving her a few tries now. Doesn't want to get on, not even sucking on my finger or anything, so let her out now, and I'm sure by this evening she'll be starving and we'll have a bit more of an open mind to getting onto the feeder.
Got our DPD order of pig meat from Stewart Family Farm shop, i.e. Farmer Phil's shop, him and Liv. So it has this sheep woolly stuff as insulator and ice bags, and it's all frozen. We got this rasher and sausage box. They're Tamworth pigs. We haven't had Tamworth pigs before, so interesting to see what they taste like before we choose what pigs we get this year.
Pig in a box, 4 times sausages, 2 times rashers, 1 streaky, 1 mince, 1 leg.
Wool, cool. It is wool. I told you it was. That's such a cool idea. So we got a roast leg of pork, sausages, back rashers, streaky rashers. I don't know what that is. I think it might be ribs. And then a bag of mince.
So the cow in the trailer here, she's up in Paddy's. She's getting close to calving after bagging up there in the last 2 days. So just bringing her down here now and into the maternity ward. There's another cow calving there. We had another bull from Sex Straw there just at lunchtime. Older cow. So that's 2 out of, I don't know how many now. So I'm going to let this lady out before she gets too agitated. Morning everybody, it's Wednesday the 19th of February. It's just going about 20 to 9. I'm here milking the last 3 cows. The other 2 rows are milked. I'm a different for this time of the year, just milking on one side of the parlour. I actually really like it, just doing it once. Or milking on one side means I can put buckets of colostrum and transition milk and stuff on the other side. Makes it a little bit easier. But now that we're over 2 rows, we'll get the other side going tomorrow. Just on this first calver here, she calved the night before, so came in here to milk yesterday morning. I don't really push them that hard in their first milking, you know, make sure they have milk in all their quarters and stuff. Bins didn't seem to have any milk or nothing, and definitely a 1, and the other one only had a squirt. Back in this morning, she's actually blind in her front 2 spins. Highly unusual. Must have been from sucking or something during the summer. Unfortunately, we don't milk goats, we milk cows. We generally need 4 quarters. Ideally 4 quarters. Most cows get away on 3, but 2 is a no-no. We'll let her dry off. She'll have to go. It's extremely disappointing.
Hello. Me, Mum, Fionn, and Dad, who's somewhere over there, are...
I'm going to be honest, the boys have been doing most of the work this week. I've been having a nice little rest, just coming and supervising.
You've just been fucking lazy, is what you've been.
Well, might as well take advantage. You're back in school next week.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yesterday, 6 were born.
Fion's putting a calf in. I've set up the system for a beef calf on stall what, Fionn? I said answer the question. Stall. Yeah, Grant.
We're putting 5 new calves onto the automatic feeder, 3 beef and then 2 dairy.
Oscar's over with the newborns. Joe was getting all the cows from the maternity ward out of their pen into the feed passage so he can clear the peat and straw out. We were putting on a dairy calf to register on the feeder, but it's saying invalid tag. So we put her into a different unit and it worked, so weird first time for that to happen. The dribbles from the calves feeding in the automatic feeder, it can build up and get minging, so the easiest thing is to just clean it really regularly. So I have my little scrubby brush, glove thing, and hot water, cold water. And if you do it once a week, it keeps on top of it. Especially when there's loads of calves feeding on it. Now it's not so bad because there's only a few. Now, what we did last year, we had wet wipes, like disinfectant wipes. And if you give that a wipe around every day, this doesn't happen, the build-up of powder. They're on the counter, we keep forgetting to bring them down. So I'm going to give it a bit of a scrub now. If you leave it, it gets really thick and really hard to get off. Job done. Fionn carried down a box. We thought it was the plate for the bottom of the plate meter. It was the fucking sign for the gate we ordered last year. Oh my god, funny. Fionn is gone pushing up silage, the cows. Joe is gone to get more peace.
One that we found in the...
No, that's the broken one. I don't know where the actual plate is. It's there. I don't know. It's there somewhere. My handbag. I couldn't find a bag to bring down me headphones and a charger for the grasshopper and stuff, so I grabbed a laundry basket. Never leave the house without a handbag. There it is, the grasshopper plate in a much smaller box in the garage.
Just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything.
So we've had a busy morning. We cleaned out the maternity ward. Cows have been waiting patiently for us there. So fresh peas in, cleaned out, limed. Fionn was getting the rough bits here. So get the girls back in now. They'll be happy with fresh beds. No calves this morning. Nice and easy now. Come on, girlies. We've some more heifers getting close to calving. That's going to be a first calver. She's very bagged up now, so they'll have a poke and a scratch now, and they'll be happy out. Thursday morning, the 20th of February. This lady's calved. She was calved now when I came down at about 6:10. Calf is mooting around, obviously on the slats here now. Struggling to get the revive into her. She has had no real interest. Thankfully, she's after getting a taste and a smell of it now, getting it into her. Yeah, it's over 24 hours since we had a calf now. Another lady behind me there, bawling, making noise. She's probably going to calve in the next few hours, so it's all good. Morning, everyone. Very, very windy still. We've had a huge amount of rain overnight. Huge amount of rain. I didn't check the gauge. I hadn't updated actually in a long time because we hadn't had much rain. But anyway, I'd say it's full this morning. Grazing is abandoned for today. Pitch is unplayable. So cows rain on silage. If this wind stays up and we get no rain, we might get them out for a few hours this evening. Silage in, they've had their breakfast. Go feed a newborn calf now that was born there during milking. We had a delivery of milk powder, fresh milk powder there from Octus. So the lorry driver came over and told me that they had a cow calved. Can't beat service like that. Going to get her stomach chewed now and home for breakfast with Joe.
Hello, it is Oscar here. It's just me and Fionn down here today. The reason why is that Mum has to because she's dealing with some business because we're going to cinema. Just a quick little check on the maternity shed. Alright.
Okay, you can get into the pen now. Boys are weighing the calves. We got our new pallet of milk powder delivered. Joe's just moving into the calf shed. Machine room that I call it.
Half 12 on the 20th. I should have started the camera a few seconds earlier to hear the rain that's fallen. Absolutely biblical. Ellen's dad rang me up in Tala, wondering if are we okay. They've been wiped off the face of the earth with the rain and the wind. And I said, oh, it's been a grand morning, it's on the way. And I literally hung up the phone and the first drop started. Yeah, it's not good. I think the rest of the day is right off, and tonight it'll be particularly bad. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to get cows out maybe this evening for a few hours, but obviously that's postponed now big time. The land will be absolutely saturated for a couple of days until we get something stopped. Calving continues. We'd none yesterday. Yeah, very stop-starty. Just discussing why we have such a hole in the, why it's so stop-starty with Ellen. But sure, down on me then, we sold the 10 heifers that probably will be calving now, and then a couple of older cows that sold. There was 2 or 3 then calved in February, so they might have calved yesterday. But look, everything's going okay, and we'll tip along.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say.
There's a calm before the storm. I know it's been
Thursday evening, 20th of February. This cow is after having cracking Charolais heifer calf. She's a monster, the size of her. Mommy is a very big cow. I was a bit concerned. I actually thought the cow was having a Belgian blue. I was a bit concerned. I thought the bag was around his face, and by the time I got to get down here, calf out, mammy up, licking away. And we have another lady here going to start. She's also due a Charlet, so all beef this evening after having 3 dairy heifers born this morning. Just while I'm letting that cow clean off the calf, we've been waiting on a package for the last while and it has arrived today. In lots of our videos you might have seen me use this type of stomach tube and the white container that it holds. We've been using them on farm here now for the last, I don't know how long, 6-7 years maybe or something, I don't know. Anyway, bought them into town. Found out last year when I was looking to replace them that they were an American brand. Searching, couldn't find the brand anywhere on the internet. Through the power of social media, there about a month ago, Ellen, some girl that follows her, told us to make it a brand online straight away, but unfortunately didn't ship to Ireland. Thankfully, I have a first cousin in America. Shout out to Edel and her husband Cody and their little girl Jill. We got new bottles and tubes shipped to them and then they stuck them in the post us. Woohoo! With 6 new bottles and tubes. And in here in the middle of it, we have a smaller, it's a white plastic one, but you can see this tube, the bulb on the end of it is a lot smaller if you have a particularly small calf. And also a stainless steel one. Should last forever. This is the brand, it's American. I just love them. I've tried all the other brands that are here in Ireland. Never fell in love with any of them.
I believe that you and me last forever.
This one is a real, tube is quite long. The plastic probe is just super, you know, you get it into the calf, no bother. The bottle then, love the bottle. You can hold it up direct like that. I can stand up to my full height. And you have a handle there that you can grip on the edge. The calf can be lying on the ground and the tube is long enough and it just gets the job done. All our calves are stomach tubed here and when I found this product, never went away from it. So if they have a social media site, we might plug them. Maybe they'll start shipping to Ireland. But yeah, it's like my Christmas. Woohoo! Morning everyone, it's Friday the 21st of February. Just 6:15. I'm down here on farm now. I checked the camera at 3:30 and this cow had calved. She's a second calver, 6 dairy heifer, I'm assuming over there, I hope. It was just too wild. You might hear the rain in the background there now. The wind was absolutely insane. So it's a cracking calf, nice and dry now. I have colostrum for it over there and I just came in and we have had another first calver pop. So look at the bag on her, wow.
She is a belter.
Beauty, well done, 24.55. So we check her calf now. Feed this first lady first and then we get the other one over. The weather is absolutely horrendous. It is raining, wind, driving rain. It's crazy.
So me, Fionn and Dad are here at the farm just feeding the calves.
Myself and the girls are bringing a milk sample in to be tested so we can start getting milk delivered to our supplier here on. It is wet and wild, isn't it, ladies?
It's just lunchtime on Friday, the 21st of February. We have a bit of this, bit of sunshine at last. We're after putting in a horrendous 24 hours between driving wind and rain. Last night was horrendous. I didn't empty the gauge yesterday, so it was overflowing this morning. I came out at about 6:10, emptied it. And by the time I came back in for breakfast at 5 to 10, there was 10 mil in it. So it has just been raining constantly and just there is water everywhere. So we seem to have a bit of a break going on now. Anyway, we still have our cows indoors. Yeah, obviously it's just way too wet. This is the lady that was in the video that Fionn was talking about. She had subclinical milk fever. She was down, or we thought she was down in the cubicle. We got her up relatively easy after we treated her. Had her in the isolation box for a day. Her health was not hectic. She wasn't eating. Thought maybe she had mastitis because she had a swollen quarter. Got her over to the milking parlour yesterday morning. She had lost her quarter, extreme case of mastitis. Her health was declining rapidly. I didn't video the gory details, but I cut the spin off and a massive explosion of horrendousness. Goo, pus, everything. The relief she must have felt. Anyway, I'm showing you now. She's up here eating. This is the first time. She let her back in with the cows to keep her warm last night. Out of the shed this morning, out of the parlour, which was delighted to see an improvement in her health. And here she is now picking away at the feed face. So fantastic. Unfortunately, she was a 3-spin cow already. Now she's down to 2. Yeah, her days here are numbered. Going to get her into good health. And then more than likely my first cousin in the town there, Michael John, will buy her off me. So yeah, that's not fantastic. Really, we've had 2 cows, no milk now in the last week. A little bit disappointing. Fionn is on the way way down to me now. Tipping away in the calving front. Lady just after having what looks like a Hereford there, and the other cow that's calving beside her is due twin Charlottes, so gonna have to keep a close eye on her.
It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable. You gotta roll with it, you gotta take it time, you gotta say what you say. I ain't nothing but tired. I could use just a little hurt. You can't start a fire. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
Twin Charlie bulls. Shh. Lots of attention from the other cows. Crackers. Well done, Mammy. It's Friday afternoon. I'm waiting on the vet to come out. We have a cow in the isolation box. She's a dry cow. She's not due to calve for a couple of weeks. I think she has pneumonia. A lot of discharge from her nose. Calving has been continuing. We had a quiet weekend, then a couple busy days. No calves on Wednesday, and we've got back into it now. Bit stop-starty. That's the way it goes. The weather has been atrocious all week. Having the boys here for the full week has been absolutely fantastic. It's taken an awful lot of pressure off. They've been feeding away calves, moving around cows, doing loads of jobs, so it's been absolutely fantastic. So back to normal next week, just myself and Ellen. The blue sky out there now, but the amount of rain that's after been falling is off the charts. We had a cold hash wind at the start of the week. It's quite mild in the sun now if you're doing that. Not surprised we have a sick cow with pneumonia. It's just been insane.
Hello, it's me, Oscar O'Neill. Here walking down to the farm with Dad's lunch. I'm holding my phone at a very awkward angle, heading down to feed calf. Yeah, look at the grass. Does it?
So the vet has just been a new vet in our practice. First time out on the farm, Ashton. Good to meet her, good vet. Treated this lady, lots of investigation, listening to her lungs and her upper respiratory tract. I thought it was pneumonia, but she's very confident that it's an upper respiratory tract infection. This is deja vu, because this time last year, or very close to this time last year, we were here in the same isolation box with a different cow with an upper respiratory tract infection as well. It could have something to do with silage. The fact that we're on the haylage, the dry haylage, a little bit rough, could be just a reaction to that in her throat. This time last year, the cows were on our extremely dry first cut silage as well, so you wouldn't know. That other cow made a super recovery. So this lady has got painkillers into the vein, and she's got an antibiotics, real thick heavy antibiotics into the muscle. Today is Friday, so by Monday she's already back eating there, which is a huge improvement. Yeah, keeping her here, keep her warm, keep her snug as a bug. There we are. With 53 cows calved, this girl will be 54. So, tipping along. I hope everyone has had a good week and has a good weekend. Stay safe. The weather's been wild. See another first calver getting down to business down there now. So, yeah, we're going to tip away here. Enjoy the week. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.